Hello and welcome to episode 5 of my Minecraft Survivor series. Today, as I mentioned in the last episode, is that we will be building the farm, which is all of this area here that will be expanded, will be made better. Just a small problem is I have no plan. In the case that I know there's one thing that I need to include, which is a wool farm, as I think sheep's are the only thing I need to farm out of these 4. Because I got pigs. And that's kinda it. So there's not really much planning to this today. Looking at the area I have, I do want to expand the farm. That I know that. I want to move it away from the house. I feel like the farm might not fit that villa aesthetic. And I think I want more like an separate housing of some kind of here at some point. So to start off, we will be clearing ground again. And I think I'm just gonna clear this whole area, even though I know it's probably too much for the whole farm. But better extra space maybe? I don't know. There's no plan and I need to sleep soon. But as you probably know, what this is gonna start off with, because I am very predictable and I have no plans. We're gonna start off with a short time lapse. And I'm sorry because I feel like there's gonna be more than few of these today. But let's go and let's get started. And welcome back. So now we have a cleared area that I've already started to flatten somewhat. And while I was doing this, I did plan a bit. So I kind of know like that the main farmhouse is going to be like in this area. And I was kind of thinking that it would have like a path that would go through this. And then when I expand the town, it could like connect some other part of the town from this side instead of originally I was like, oh, like the back of the house is gonna be towards this way. It didn't really make sense, kind of thing of like if the whole island is gonna be a town, so there's no point in like the town being cut off at this area of like you can't go like and do a full circle. But oh yeah, I did decide on the size of the house. So I checked the wool farm that I'm gonna do is from Wattles. I'm gonna link it in the description. But it needs space that is like 7 blocks to 17. So let's see. I'm probably gonna want the inside then to be 9 blocks to include like extra space for redstone. So that should be 11 blocks for the wall. So 1, 2, 11. That would be it's already quite far away. Should I demolish this mountain, or do I need to do more groundwork? It's kind of. Then if I leave like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, that would be like a gate, and then I would have like a separate 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's just say that amount of like a farm building for the animals. I kind of want the farmhouse to be larger. That's my answer to everything. I want it to be larger. No, it's like, it's not really, especially when you consider that the size of this house. Like, that kind of looks like the size of a building I would have for the animals, like here. So yeah, I think we need to dig this out to have space for like a larger farmhouse. Yeah, that makes a lot more sense for the animals. The house would be larger, and I feel like I want the gate to be more centered. So yeah, we need to. Oh, I was so sure that I wouldn't need to do more groundwork. No, I think I'll just get rid of this whole hill. Yeah. So clear that out, push all of this that way. Because then I'll have more space for like pastures and farm. Because I was thinking of like have the pastures around this building, and then you have like waves of the farms. I'll probably draw it so I can show you, because I feel like drawing is maybe a better way to explain my ideas than just gesturing wildly. But yeah, let's get back to clearing ground and getting rid of this pile. I'm actually getting dirt out of it, so that will make like the future terraforming a lot nicer. But yeah, another time lapse. I said there will be many of these. I was not lying. That's done. I don't know how long it was for use, but for me it was 2 hours. So I think we are gonna leave any larger terraforming until I have a beacon, because that was a bit soul sucking, and I think I watched too many video essays in that 2 hours. But yeah, now that we have a bit more space, I was also struck by a slight inspiration in the way that this section here will be a lighthouse for a harbour I'm gonna do in this area. But that's I don't think I want to think about that for like at least until a few episodes. I think I underestimated how much building the farm is going to be. But yeah, to explain my idea, I have a drawing software open and a screenshot. So just to do a basic sketch of what I was thinking is, because this area is going to be the harbor, we're going to have to save some area for it. And all of that will be behind the house. So we're going to start off the fact with the gate would be around here. I don't know how many blocks this will be. I actually might need to terraform this a bit because I want to have building for the animals there. And then we'll have the pastures for the animals, like just following this curve actually, with an end there with a gate. I'm gonna use all my mouse drawing skills for this. So that ends around there, depending how I work around this. So I have the main building just here. I think it's gonna be built off like 2 sections. One section is the farm, which is gonna be this. And then there's gonna be a slight section that I can just put furniture in just to make it a bit cozy and make it look like a house. And then a well, which is gonna be in the courtyard, might be like here, probably, maybe. Actually, probably here. And then there's gonna be a road. I'm actually gonna change color now. There's gonna be a road that goes through the gate, down here. And actually, we need to figure out farms will go. They'll follow this curve. There'll be like 2 waves of them that like one is lower than the other. Probably not. It's going to the shore, but then it's gonna come back and like end here as well. This is gonna be like water level. This is a question mark. Is this gonna be here? But yeah, the path is gonna go through all of this. Probably curve a bit there. And then follow this last edge of last section of the farm to go there and connect to the main house. And this section here will have another building at some point, and that might be my main storage. That's also a question mark because we are doing everything on the fly. Because I do not believe in like doing full on plans because it comes out more natural when you do it in like sections and you try and make them work. And it just ends up being like kind of fun in that way because you're just not following like a blueprint you've already made. And I want to make a tractor actually, probably here, depending how I'm gonna like do the ground. But I want to try and do a tractor. That might be next episode though. I might do just the larger things this time with the farm, and then the tractor is gonna be next episode when I'm planning to do furniture for the house next episode, because that might be another small thing we can do alongside the main house. But yeah, this is the plan. It's maybe a bit convoluted, I think. I'm just thinking, should I just make this instead of like that? I'm not. What do I do with this? I could make like a fire pit here. Yeah, we can do a fire pit there. That is alongside with the tractor. Might be like next episode. But yes. Again, another time lapse. Another few hours of me on just building. But yeah, the palette is gonna be very similar to the main house. And I think I'm gonna use more of the birch wood than I used in the house, and probably more stone as well. Let's see how it goes. I really should plan this a bit more, probably. Let's go. And welcome back. So, it has been a few hours, few more hours than it should have been. I think it's been 10 hours in total because it's the next day. And I probably should have not planned to do this much in one episode. But let's move onwards as we always do. And behold my farm. So yes, I did follow the plan actually. Ended up covering the pond that was there. So I just couldn't see it working. And also we have this huge pond here. I want to keep. Probably have to raise the water level a bit. I felt like I'm gonna have this. So that's gonna be good enough. And maybe we'll cut this so it's like the farm ends there. I need to figure this out. I need to actually figure out the plan for the whole town at some point. But yes. So I did not finish the road completely to the end because I'm not 100% sure it's gonna go there. And also because I want to revamp it. When I was building, I actually figured out that I have no block palette for the road. I did check like, oh, I could use like rooted dirt and granite, but then I already used so much granite in my build, so I'm like, okay, let's hold it for now. So probably next episode when I'm doing the tractor and the well, I'm gonna probably be reworking the road maybe as well if I have the time, because these 2 days I've had the time to actually finish this build instead of just doing a few hours. So hopefully I might have more time. Like, I'll have the time to do this alongside the small things and finishing the inside of the house. So yeah, I have some stuff growing. Still need to expand a bit so I can actually fill this section of the farm as well, because I don't want it to just be weeds. I kind of want potatoes here, and then have like carrots with the melons and the pumpkins there, because I can't have melons and pumpkins in every row because there's no space for it, because I did not design this for melons and pumpkins. Because as you can see, it's like I wanted this great pattern. I was trying to work of like, could I make it like rounded, like follow the shape of the field, but that was not possible, so I had to just leave it and like do straight lines, which I feel like it's still nice, and I feel like it's better this way, that it's like 2 wide instead of 1 wide. And to be honest, if I end up hating it at some point, I can just rework it quite easily. But yeah, this is the pen or pasture for all the animals. They have a habit of climbing on this, and I don't know why all of them are just trying to go into that corner. I don't understand why. I built them this huge pasture. But yeah, also with the ground there, I might when I'm reworking the path, I'll rework that as well, because I want both of them to be kind of this muddy. So it's like, it's gonna be the same palette. I'll rework it as well. Yeah, why are you here? What's here? Is there something? No, there's nothing here. So why are you just... I don't know. I don't understand these animals. But yeah, this is most of the outside. Everything's quite basic. In all honesty, when I was working on the house, I was like, it looks very like simple compared to the main house. But then I had to think about it. I was like, it's a farmhouse. It wouldn't be very complex. You can see, have a bit of hay bales up there. I really like this like form of like having barns that feel like an upstairs where the hay is. Oh, it's starting to become dark, but we'll go inside then. But yeah, it's quite simple outside and inside kind of thing. Oh yeah, there's the gate. I didn't want to make it higher than this, so it's kind of like low like this. So the tractor is not gonna fit through. Oh yeah, I needed more spruce. I forgot about those. But it's quite simple, just like this. But yeah, I want to go inside. I made a little kitchen, which is this trying to be a stove, and just having like, oh, this would be like a small mini fridge, because it's like, I don't know, it's like, is this meant to be like the main house of the farmer, or is this gonna be like, oh, like when they're working they can come in? And like, I think it is main house, because I did make a bedroom as well, because there's like storage there, then this is like a storage room, but then here you have a full-on bedroom, which I really like. This, like, I used this when I was trying to plan kitchen furniture at one point. I came up with this, and it's kind of a weird thing of like, it looks kind of like a wardrobe, but also like a fridge in a way. So I'm like, you're probably gonna see this as a fridge as well at some point. I just didn't have the space to do this downstairs because the house is so small. But yeah, it's like a small bedroom here I can actually sleep in. So it's kind of, it's like someone is living here, but it's like one person most likely instead of two. And then, yeah, you can hear that. That's the farm in operation. So it's been in operation since maybe half the time I've been building. Because you see in the time lapse, I built the outer shell of the house. I had to wait for the grass to like spread for me to be able to build the farm. But I do have a door here. I can't really get up here anymore that much. Yeah, because that's blocking me. But yeah, this is a farm designed by Wattles. I did adjust it in the way that I'm like, I didn't feel like an item sorter was necessary for me. Because I didn't think like, I'm not gonna need that much. I'm not gonna add these new shears here for a while, because in that maybe 5 hours I've been working, this is almost full. So I'm clearly getting so much wool that I'm not even sure if I'm gonna need all of it. So I'm not gonna add, like, when these shears are done, I'm not gonna add new ones until I actually need something. But it's been very productive, and it's very easy to make. The only annoying thing was trying to get this into motion without breaking the grass completely. So it's like, if you're gonna build this, build the rail and put the minecart in motion before you do the upper section. But yeah. Did you really have to? I don't only have enough. But yeah, it's kind of this cozy place. I have a few paintings up here. I have a kitchen table. This is not what the main kitchen is gonna look like, probably. Kind of similar vibe, maybe. But I was just trying to go with like something cozy. All of this is empty. But I feel like if the farm keeps producing more, I'm just gonna have to start like moving this stuff upstairs. Just be like, oh, I need to store this somewhere. But yeah, this has been... I say that it was like long 10 hours. It kind of was, but it's because I feel like it's quite simple of a build. It's just a lot to do. And I did enjoy it, and I really like how it came out in the end. I do always doubt myself when I'm building, so I was like, oh, it looks too simple, but I think it has its charm. And it's not meant to be like a similar style to that, because there's quite a lot of space between. But yeah, so next episode, we're gonna be building a tractor. I think it's gonna be here. I'm probably gonna give it a try and like kind of figure it out in creative myself, or then look online of like if someone has like a version they've posted that I like, or then find someone's version and like edit it to be for myself. That's quite common as well. Yeah, the well as well. Well. I think the well is gonna be here, and then the tractor is like parked here, ready to go to the fields. And then yeah, the inside of the house. That's a whole list for the next episode. But yeah, this is all done now. I can look away for a bit. I'm probably gonna need to take a break from the farm. Figure out the house first, and then I'll come back here. But yeah, again, thank you for watching. It has been... I think this is the episode that has taken me longest to make up to this point. And I can say that I did learn about this and like about myself, like how much time can I sit down and build like in one session, because I built this in... Well, I built 6 hours yesterday and 6 hours today. So it does... I don't think I could have built this in one day. I think my brain would have just shut down in the middle of it. But again, very much thank you for watching. I hope you come back for next time. Next time is going to be much more chill, at least for me. And if you like the video, like, comment, subscribe if you want to see more. And I'll see you next time. Bye bye!